The second step when you are planning a change is to determine the resources and the costs associated to change. In particular, we have now identified the tasks, and of course we have to allocate these tasks to specific people. So you would have to assess whether you have the individuals that are skilled enough to carry out the different tasks, or if you actually have to acquire them. It could be, for example, that you need to hire other individuals on a permanent basis, or actually engage contractors or consultants on a temporary basis. So it is at planning stage that you decide who has to be involved and how many people you would have to involve. So basically you will have to go through the an assessment of the capability and the skills required for the activities to be carried out successfully. Of course, having to implement change is expensive, and therefore you would also have to assess costs. How much money you would need in order to carry out the tasks, and also to, for example, hire different people, or for example it could be to implement different softwares and so on and so forth. So you would actually have to take into consideration and assess two different kinds of expenditures. So the first one are the implementation costs, and basically are the costs that are associated with the implementation of the change plan. But then there will be also operational costs. So basically there will be the cost that the organization will be exposed to when the change will be implemented. So all these resources, whether they are in terms of human beings basically, or if they are in terms of money, have to be assessed before basically the change plan is finalized and basically submitted for approval. Try to be very prescriptive at this stage, because of course if you are under budget, it may be very difficult at a future point in time to obtain more money. At the same time, there is no point in getting, for example, trying to get approval for a £10 million if, for example, the project is going to cost 3. So you have to be very careful in assessing the number of resources and costs associated to that, leaving of course a little bit of margin in case of course the project will take a little bit more time to be completed, or also will take more resources. So this will be part of the contingency plan that you would have to develop as part of the planning for change. Thank you so much for watching.